Hello, I'm Mathieu from Ludovox, and today I'm going to give you an overview of a placement game, which is called Farmini. It is a game for 1 to 4 players, typically 2 to 4, but you have a solo mode as well. For players ages 5 and up, and it plays for around 15 minutes. So in this game, you're going to have a farmstead, and you want to have the most beautiful farmstead of them all. To play this game, you're going to basically collect new fields and new animals that you're going to add up to your farm, and you're going to try to arrange them so that the wolf doesn't scare your animals and that your fields are consistent. So how do you play? Basically, you start with the farmstead, and I gave you an example here, but you're going to select one card of the display, place it on your farmstead. So the way you do that is basically by placing it close to another card, and it has to touch it, but you have to respect the fences. For example, I could not do this because the fence is still running here and it cannot be interrupted. But I could do this, for instance. So once I've played one card, the river needs to be replenished, so I upgrade and update the display, and then that's the next player's turn. That player could select that card, and that card is an animal card. So for example, the goat allows that player to place a goat on an animal spot. So you have 3 things on the tiles that you're going to select. You're going to have the fences, I told you that already. You can have also corn, which is worth points because it's culture, and you also have animal spots here. So these are very important because you're going to try to lay them out in the perfect order. So now you can have 2 animals on the same time. So for example, that player could either place them like this or like this if that player would decide to take them. And they are worth 1 victory point each. So animals are really good. You can also have a wolf, and the wolf is going to attack and scare off a type of animal. So in this case, that wolf is going to scare pigs. And if the pigs are protected, like in a closed field, there is no problem. The pigs are safe. They won't run away. If, however, we have a situation like this, the wolf is going to make all animals in free spaces flee. So in this case, I would lose that pig, I would lose that pig, and that player would also lose a pig because the wolf affects all players. So you're going to play like this until the end of the game, and the end of the game is when the deck runs out, basically. So you're going to have a beautiful farmstead, everyone is going to have one, and then at the end of the game you count victory points. And the points are very simple. If you have animals, they are worth 1 victory point each. And then if you have corn in your fields, they are also worth 1 victory point each. But there is something. If you have an animal in a field with corn, they eat the corn. So corn doesn't count. That's it. You just need to total up the number of victory points that you have to know who is the winner. You know almost everything about Farmini, so bye-bye. And see you in the box. Ok. Ok. C'est bizarre. Pam. Ouais, ouais. Mais j'essaye de me rappeler d'où j'étais dans mon flow. Je reprends je fais le décompte aussi?
Non, le décompte,
Ok.
on est bon, tu dis, et celui qui a le plus de points gagne. Voilà, donc c'est Farmini, ça marche comme ça.
To know how... To know who is the winner, you just need to total those 2 scores, and you know that the highest score is the winner. Well then, you know almost everything about Farmini, so now bye-bye and see you in ludovox.fr.